Hey y'all, it's Farrell. Welcome back to my channel, Farrell Vlogs, and I have a little update on how I've been doing with physical therapy and post-surgery and all that stuff. And I'm also winding yarn. um, I'm winding yarn because I'm taking apart other projects so that I can reuse it. Pretty simple. But PT's been going well. Yesterday was my third visit of work conditioning, which is very similar to regular PT visits, except I am now doing longer repetitions of things that are more like work specific activities for up to like 3 hours a visit. This week was my first week of that. I think I'm doing pretty good. I've increased my repetitions, either my reps or my weight that I'm lifting has gone up. One of the two, pretty much every visit for like the past 8 visits anyway, including the work conditioning. So I'm feeling much more confident physically than I was. Um, my adjuster finally did get back to me on the mental health thing. And so here's the thing. The nurse initially said that I might have to do paperwork, which I was fine with. And to make the recap short, I have been asking like if I could see a therapist or something because I feel traumatized for over a year now. I asked 3 different times. The first 2 times that I sent the request, I did not get a response. There's an app for the insurance company that I found that I got more answers from my adjuster that way because I found that he's hard to get a hold of through the phone. But these instances, he just simply did not answer me. I was asking if, and so like the third time, he said that I would need to get a doctor's recommendation note for therapy or anything like that. I would need to see a doctor. And outside of the specialists, like the regular doctor you see through Workman's Comp every like week sometimes, I've only seen once, which is not normal. Usually you see a doctor all the time. Um, I asked if I could see my doctor again, and he never answered that question. I did ask him again if I could see the doctor, and because independently I could not pay to see a doctor to find out on my own for the workman's comp insurance. I wouldn't be able to do that financially. And basically I was just denied the ability to do that. So I shut up about it until the nurse came into the picture, which did not happen until my surgery was approved. This has been a year and a half going. And the nurse said it would be paperwork. It ended up my original adjuster was who I needed to talk to about it, and I had to be on the phone with this man, and I had to describe all of my symptoms of what I've been struggling with in detail to him, which was really hard to do. And I do all this, and he says, all right, it'll take me about a week to figure it out. It took him a little longer than that, as it usually does, just for him to say that it was denied because there wasn't enough documentation from doctors that I might need therapy. Which, like I just said, I did ask him about and I was denied. So, you know, so I don't know. But part of the reason that I haven't been doing the vlogs was because that had me even more depressed than I have been. I've been trying to challenge myself, but I do find that my agoraphobic tendencies are getting worse. It's harder for me to leave the house if I'm not going to physical therapy. I just don't, I just can't go places by myself. I don't know. It's just debilitating. I don't know. I don't know what else to call it. I don't think it's like full blown agoraphobia, but that's the closest word that I can think of to describe how I feel. My OCD symptoms are getting worse, like when I was younger. My anxiety is through the roof all the time. My dissociation's worse. You know, you get the drill. Like, I'm just not doing super hot. And Like, I knew that it was probably going to get denied, to be completely honest with you, but during that waiting period, it just didn't feel so final. So